Hello, and welcome to the adventures of Siberia. Guys, I'm super stoked today. We are going to be talking about setting up your own custom world. Very well. In getting started in setting up a custom world, let's go ahead and click New Game. So, I am actually setting up a custom world for myself in a new series that I want to start. So I'm gonna be going through the steps of setting up that particular world, and hopefully along the way we can see all the steps needed so that you can set up your own world. So I like to go, when I'm doing these, into custom game. I like to pop myself into creative mode for this because I want to go into that world and set up a beginning area per se. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and start with empty world. I want nothing there. I want to be able to do my own thing on it, right? So here it is, empty world in creative. We'll go into advanced here in a bit, but more importantly, when you're creating your own world, you kind of want to know what kind of mods you want to use there. You can always edit these later on. I like to have pretty much a basic setup of what I want to use. And for this, because I'm doing a specific water world, Agaris, so let's go ahead and type in Agaris. And here I go. I'm going to start off with the planet Agaris ore map. Put that up the top here, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the planet itself, planet Agaris. Now you can go on the Steam Workshop and find different planets on there, or you can simply go into the menu, which we will be going into soon, and setting up, let's say, your Earth-like planet Mars, the ones in game already. I gotta have my build vision. I always use build vision when I'm using these. I like the quieter, sneaky sounds. And also, for this save, I'm gonna be using a mod that is a HUD compass. So, tells you your bearings while you're out there. So I want to have that in here. I do want to go ahead and upload my hover engines because this is a water world. This is going to be cool to have. I want to have some propellers. So these are Skyblade helicopter plane propellers. And also I had a wing mod in here, heliplane wings whip. This one here, I think it is. Is it this one? I don't remember. It's either this one or the other. I'll fix it if it's not. Anyways, we have here a lot of the mods that I want to use. Oh, one more. I wanted to use the tethers and also, what were they called? Pipes? Pipeline? Yeah, pipelines. We'll talk more in detail about what these mods actually do, but I will go ahead and link them all onto the description, right? So let's say these are all the mods. I also want to put on here an assertive installation type of mod later on. There's a robot one, but because I'm just building right now and setting up the planet, I don't want any pesky pirates messing with me while I'm just trying to be creative. Once we start the game, then we can pop those guys into there. So let's go ahead and press OK. And you can set up your advanced later on once you're about to set up with survival. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now because I want to make sure that I like to play with 10 times inventory. The rest I kind of leave as is. It's up to you if you want to change any of these. Just go through all your details. But I do like having in-game scripts. I want to make sure that that's there, and I don't like the auto respawn. That's just personal preference. That means you respawn at the closest one instead of having a menu that you can just pick which medbay you're gonna respawn from. If I can find it, I can't find the actual. Oh, here, enable auto respawn. Okay, so overall, we got a good setup for a planet here. So let's go ahead and log into the game. So here we are in our empty world, and you know, got plenty of space to do whatever we like. So at this point, I do a Shift F10, and it brings me up into our items menu here. If you go into the top tab here, you have the option that gives you planets. There's one for procedural asteroids and such. I don't normally play too much with these. I'm sure I'll come up with a reason to in the future, but as of right now, let's just go into the planets. And I want to find the planet that I uploaded, which is Agaris. And here it is, planet Agaris. Now on the description, it said that it is most recommended at 120 kilometers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And let's click spawn. You'll get this big circle, and wherever you left click at that point, you can have yourself a planet. Get ready for a little bit of lag, but here you go. You have yourself a planet. So let's get down to the surface of the planet, pick a spot, and start building. Let's go here. Yeah, I have an idea. Alright, so I kind of want to set up a couple of things. So there's a river entrance here. So I kind of want to set up maybe like a lighthouse over here. And then the area where I start is on this island. So my first task is to make myself a little boat and get over there. So let's go ahead and drop the character over here. So this is where you get to be creative, right? You get to figure out what you want to put here as far as where you would like your game to begin. I have a few little rule of thumbs that I would like to follow on this particular save. So let me see if I have like an old boat. I kind of want to make it look like he was shipwrecked. You know, we usually start off by going on to a what's it called? You know, you drop off of a pod, and then next thing you know, you're all the way on the surface somewhere. I kind of want to make it feel like he was out fishing or something. Here's a boat. Let's see what we got with this boat. I might want to kind of strip it of a lot of these components. So basically, I just need the hull of a ship. I don't need an actual functional ship. So what I'm going to do is remove all these tanks, because this would be way too many materials for a starter section of the game, right? So let's go ahead and remove that. Let's go ahead and remove all of these. These are all for buoyancy. This ship is not going to be mobile. It's just going to be sitting there. So again, no worries as far as that. I don't need the thrusters. I don't need that. There's a bed here. Oh no. I don't know why I didn't delete that side, but whatever. Anyway, so now we have the shell of a boat here. Maybe instead of all three of these, what kind of materials do these guys have? Let me get a tool in my hand. Character tool. Here, give me that. Large steel tubes. Yeah, I don't think I want to give you free large steel tubes yet. So we get more of the basic materials. So under here we have a survival kit, which is what you're going to be using to get started. And by you I mean me. Let's go ahead and put some more of these little planks here, these little sheet metal, down to close this off. You can have one too right there. This side all closed. Yeah, we're good here. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that as well. There we go. You know, we can do all of that. So there you go. A ship that's not functional. It's just for the look. So I'm gonna take this gyro out. I don't want to give you that many materials either, but I feel like it does need a little bit of structure on this side here, because I took the pipes out of there. kind of looks a little flimsy. So if I were to do something like that and then something like that, would that work? It would. And it would look pretty decent. Okay, so there we go. We have the hull of a ship. So now I'm gonna take this ship and I'm gonna put it, I just want to place it better onto the sand here. So let's do Control X, and then I'm gonna go Control V. And I want to make sure that that ladder back there is going to be reachable. So let's do something about here. So if I plan on not using jetpacks on the beginning of this. So yeah, he can get up here comfortably. So this would be the beginning boat, you know? There's not much material here other than some steel plate. Honestly, I feel like this needs to be character tools. Let me see. Character weapons? Yeah, give me one of these. I feel like this needs to be damaged. Jeez. How many bullets do you have to put into a solar panel? There we go. Let me get some like... There we go. That's the look I was going for. Alright, so it's an old ship that got shipwrecked. Your first thing that you might want to do is fix that solar panel. But you have your little survival kit here, a little bed, and a locker. So there we have it. This would be a perfect beginning area for, you know, starting your new survival series if you wanted to do something like this. Now what I'm gonna do is add a few of these blocks just kind of around for no reason. Give me a couple of these guys. I think they kind of look good. Where are they? These. Something like that, you know, just to make it look like it got a little messy. You know, this little beam right there, another one next to it, like that or something. I don't know. It just kind of landed there. You know, some steel plate for this person to use, whoever starts this section of the game here. There we go. So really cool. You know, kind of looks like a little bit of a shipwreck. You got that little flash from the solar panel, gives you a little bit of guidance in the darkness. So I'm gonna go ahead and set myself up a GPS in this world here. So /GPS, I'm just gonna call it start. Okay, and then I want to go ahead and go all the way over to here, and I want to bring my character, and I have built onto, I wasn't creative and I built this earlier, the lighthouse. So I'm going to go ahead and place that lighthouse right here. I'm going to go ahead and create a GPS, and it's called Iron River Inlet. So you know how usually drop pods start with a data pad that gives you the first location? You know, I just happen to know this map a little bit, and I kind of want to explore upriver. Basically, is kind of the route that I want to go. We're all the way over there, about 12 kilometers away. You know, we'll have to spend some time there setting up a little base, setting up a little ship to get over here. Once we get over here, then we can, you know, maybe start getting a little bit more settled. This would be the better inland area. So you can always just shift 10 and spawn yourself under the items list a data pad. Where is it? Right there. Spawn. Grab it into your inventory, right click it, and you can type a message over here saying, you know, I hear there's iron over on that other side, blah blah blah, and put a little GPS over here. So it'd be kind of cool, and then you can share that with your friends and they can have a little bit of a beginning. I hope that helps. I hope that gives you plenty of information. And I know it was kind of a quick setup here, but I actually been putting a lot of thought into how this would be working out for this particular beginning. So if you like Waterworld, you like all these different mods I've been talking about, stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and set myself up for a new start soon. So thank you for watching, guys. Please feel free to hit that like and subscribe. See you later.